Hey, can you turn it up, bro?
We're gonna need a bigger shed. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Ready to rip some stuff open. Batteries. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of batteries. Oh my goodness. That is a beautiful sight. Kid in a candy shop. What am I gonna do with all this? We're gonna actually have to do some work now. What the heck is going on? I can't believe how many tools have just arrived. This is sort of like a dream tool hoard. Welcome to QVC. Today we're talking about power tools. We've got a beautiful set of red tools to show you guys, which you're gonna absolutely love. All right, I'm gonna get serious with you guys now. We have just received the most epic delivery of beautiful new power tools. We've got 4 kits for our 4 vans, and all of our electricians are gonna have the brand new Hilti Nuron gear, which we did get to see at the amazing Hilti Nuron event that we visited a few months ago. So I'll leave a link up here where you can watch that video. Now I can hear you all saying, oh yeah, here you go, just getting free tools again. No, we have paid for these tools, right? Because we wanted to go through the whole experience of being a Hilti customer from start to finish, getting set up with the gear that we really need for our work, getting set up with our on-track system so that we can keep track of all of our tools and where they are. So we're going through this whole process as a real customer today, and the Hilti guys are here with us because that's what they do for real customers. They come out and they get you set up with all your great new tools. They show you how they all work. They get them logged onto the on-track asset management system for you, which I think is really cool. Make sure you stay to the end of this video though, because I'm going to tell you exactly how much it costs for all this stuff behind me on a monthly basis, and you might be surprised at the cost. So as you know, I've got a bit of a history with Hilti tools because my dad had Hilti tools and he used them for years. They were just so reliable and they just worked, you know? So for me, for the last year or so, we've been searching for the new tool partner for Artisan Electrics, a tool partner that we can trust to help us as we grow the business, because you've seen the growth that we've had in the last year or so, going from basically me on the tools, one-man band, then getting Corey, then getting Lee, Luke, John, Ruben. We're a growing team and I can't see that growth stopping anytime soon. So we decided we needed a system when it comes to our power tools. Rather than just buying some cheap junk power tools and then throwing them away when they break, we wanted a system that will help us as we grow to always have tools that we can rely on. And for us, the decision was to go with Hilti, and I'll explain to you why. The new Nuron platform is just amazing. It blew my mind when we went to the event. These batteries are insanely good, and the tools have so many extra new features. I'm not going to go through all of them today because I just don't have time, but we will be doing some deep dive kind of videos on each of these products in our Tools for Sparks channel. So make sure you subscribe to Tools for Sparks if you haven't done so already. But I mean, just stuff like that. The active torque control, it just cuts off when you get, you know, if you get your drill bit stuck or something, rather than it breaking your elbow, it just cuts off. You know, there's so many great safety features with these, and each of our guys is going to have a drill driver, an impact driver, a jigsaw, an SDS, and we got the SDSs with the chisel only function this time as well, because the previous ones, the guys were a little bit irritated because they didn't have chisel only and they wanted that for chasing out walls and things. So we've got that now as well. We've got the dust extractors, we've got angle grinders, circular saw, and this, which is the ultimate luxury and totally extra, is an electric silicon gun. I don't even know why I decided to get these, but you know, just for those moments when you're feeling really lazy or you're fed up with your stupid little flimsy metal silicon gun, why not have a super high quality electric one? But the thing about this is everyone always says to me, oh, Hilti tools are so expensive. Yeah, they're great, but they're too expensive. I want to address that myth today because I have paid for all of this stuff, and believe it or not, it is affordable on Hilti Fleet Management. And that is basically the service that they offer where you kind of rent or lease the tools from them. You get all the tools that you need, you pay a monthly fee over a certain number of years contract, and if anything goes wrong, anything at all, they sort it out for you. And that's what we wanted. So for example, for me, if this drill breaks tomorrow for whatever reason, I go online on the Hilti portal, report it as broken. Tomorrow, somebody will come and pick it up, and they'll give me a loan tool in between while it gets repaired. It will get repaired quickly and get delivered back to me at an address wherever I choose. So whether I get them to pick it up from our office here or from the guys on site, drop it off to a different site, it's all super flexible, and they take the headache out of the experience of anything going wrong. But I mean, these are super reliable tools as well, so that's the other thing. Hilti aren't stupid. They know that they build tools to last, so they shouldn't have to come out and repair them very often. But if they do, we are covered. Similarly with if stuff gets nicked, you know, if one of the vans gets broken into, Hilti covers it for us up to 80% of the value of the tools, which means that we'd only have to pay an extra 20%, we get our full kit back, which again could be a real lifesaver when it comes to getting your van broken into. I've gone through the numbers, you know, we've been working with Hilti now to plan this for quite a while, and they've explained things in a way that really makes the whole thing make sense. And that's another thing that I love about the Hilti experience is it's not like you're dealing with, you know, in the past we've bought tools, power tools off Amazon or something, and then something goes wrong, you've got this whole palaver of trying to get it fixed. You're dealing directly with Hilti. So if anything goes wrong, they sort it out for you. It's not through a third party, and they're here, they've got dedicated teams like the reps who've just come out to see me and help me get set up today, who are here to look after us. We are expensive as electricians, but the reason is that what we offer is, we like to think, a cut above the rest when it comes to our service and the way that we look after our customers. And I thought that was kind of a good illustration for why we've chosen Hilti as our power tool partner for the channel, because they are in that same category. They're not the cheapest, but they are the best, and that's why we wanted to work with Hilti. This is our basic kit, plus the vacuums. Then we got some extra tools, and these are a next level. We've got the bandsaw, which you probably seen. We had the bandsaw previously, but this is a new Nuron one, so it works with the Nuron batteries. And again, these batteries are just interchangeable between all the tools. That's one of the great things about them. We've got different sizes, so we've got 4 of the smallest batteries for each of the guys. So that is this one here, the 85s. These are good enough for most situations, but we've got the middle-sized ones as well, 170s. So that is, you know, if you need a bit of extra power, and for certain ones of these tools, that might be more important than others. For example, for the SDS, probably end up using this battery. Love the way it clicks. So we'll probably end up using this battery for the SDS drills. Oh, that sounds good. So that is that, and then this big old beast here, the 255. These are mainly going to be used for the vacuums. So the vacuums are battery powered, cordless vacuums, and the guys are going to be able to just bring these out on site without having to plug them in. So if we've got the customer's power off or whatever, they've still got a vacuum that they can use, but it takes quite a bit of power, so that's going to be what these are for. So we've got 4 of these for each of the guys. We've got 2 of the middle-sized batteries and 2 of the big-sized batteries for each of the guys. We've got this laser as well. You know, if we're going to go with everything Hilti and they do a laser, let's get a Hilti laser. So let me show you this. So it's got vertical and horizontal. Hopefully it's not going to kill the sensor on the camera. I'll turn it off quickly. And then we've got the big chunky stuff on the floor, which I'll bring up here and I'll show you now. Look at the vacs first. Just pop this battery in here. And then, and it's got this Bluetooth button that you can turn it on and off remotely and stuff, which is really nice, and it's quite nice and portable. If any of you remember Corey, he would call this the ultimate alligator circumcision tool. Amazing, look at that. Like a glove. That is a nice smooth cut right there. That is going to save you some serious hacksawing, guys. All that time spent hacking through armoured cable, not anymore. I think really this is designed for those massive beastie copper conductors that some people work with. So I want you guys to tell me if you could use this in the comments in your daily work. Like if you're somebody like Jointech, for example, who does, he works with some really beastie cables, get in touch and let us know. We could come to site with you guys and show you how this works. We'd love to try it out on some really big chunky cables. So this is the hydraulic crimper. And you might remember we rented one of these for a job a while ago. Now we've got one of our own. So it's not got any dies in it yet, we've still got to order the dies. But basically you put your cable in there and you can crimp your big chunky ferrule thing on the boot, not bootlace ferrule obviously, but you know, the big sort of like round crimps and stuff on the end of a cable with this. So that's pretty cool. The other thing which is even cooler is this. Hasta la vista, baby. This is the gun which you can use to shoot cable clips, like conduit clips and stuff. There's loads of different fixings that you can use with this. The ones that we will be using the most are the cable conduit clips, basically. This is the only tool that actually needs a power cable because it's so beastie. All the rest, they're all cordless. It's a core drill, right? And again, it's got the vacuum attachment, so all the dust will be sucked out into the vacuum. And if you've ever core drilled like a breeze block wall or whatever, you know how much dust that usually makes. So this is going to make our core drilling so much safer. And the Hilti core drill bits, they just click in to this. They're like a fast fit kind of attachment. So one of the cool things about this is you'll see we've got the labels. So we've got the Artisan Electrics stickers on there, which is really nice. Each tool is assigned to a different van. So we've got van 1, van 2, van 3 and van 4. The idea is to have a toolkit for each van. And as we grow them, we can add van 5, van 6, van 7, van 112 in a couple of years' time. But the little QR code is what I wanted to show you. This is for the on-track system. We'll probably have to do a bit of a deep dive video on how that works at some point, but basically it enables us to track every single tool and track its location. So what we're doing today, and why Gareth is here from Hilti, he's helping us to get set up on track. We've got Bluetooth like sticker things that are going to go on these, and in an instant we're going to be able to, with the Hilti on track app, do like a scan and see all the tools that are in the vicinity that have got the Bluetooth tags on. So say once a week or once a month, we can get the guys to do an inventory check. They can scan all the tools that are in the back of their van using the app. It will detect and we can tell, is there anything missing? Have they left something out on site? Has something got nicked? Who's got what? Have Lee and John accidentally swapped drills or whatever it might be? And we can keep track of everything, which is going to be really, really key as we grow the business. So the guys from Hilti are just getting us set up with all these things, but I am going to load the van 1 kit into my van. So I'm going to bring it around now. The old trusty Makita is going. That's the metal saw, so we will be keeping that because that's really useful for metal. It's not on the Nuron batteries, but it still works and it's good. In here, we've got a whole plethora of stuff. That's our old Hilti stuff. That can go, that grinder can go, all these different chargers can go. Now this is the moment where I'm going to reveal to you guys how much has this all cost. I would love to know your guesses actually in the comments, because you might be surprised either way. You might think, wow, that's cheap. Well, not cheap, but that's less than I expected. Or you might think, flipping it, that's a lot of money. So basically for that whole lot, all those tools that we've had delivered today, it's about £1,000 a month. I mean, there's a heck of a lot of tools there. So I think that's pretty reasonable, really. For these individual kits, the main kits that are going on the vans, it's about like 120 quid a month for, you know, all of those bits and pieces. The big tools that I've got there, like the core drill and the crimper and the cutter, they're about 100 quid a month each. So when you take those out of the picture, the core set, which each van is going to use, it's about 120 to 150 quid a month. So let me know whether you think that is affordable or not. I'd love to know, but for us, it definitely is, to have tools that we can rely on day in, day out, and if anything goes wrong, we've got replacements. That's good for me. Get rid of my Henry as well. Bye bye Henry, you've been good to me. Hello Hilti. Everything in one drawer, fits like a glove. We're excited to see what the coming months hold as we do more and more work with these amazing tools, and we're going to really put them through their paces. Although Hilti are our tool partner, we're not going to pull any punches. If something needs improvement, we're going to give that feedback, and we're going to be honest and open with you guys about the things that we love, and if anything that we don't like particularly, we'll mention it. That's the deal that we've got with Hilti. We can be completely open about stuff, which is great. So make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you love tools, we've got loads of content about tools on this channel, but also general electrician life stuff. So I hope you will join us for the ride, because we've got some great stuff coming in the months ahead. But either way, thank you for watching and have a great day. We have just had, am I talking too loud? Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's quite a lot of pressure having all the Hilti guys looking at you. I just send them all.